So this is an adventure bike, and it's like, what the hell is Backstreet Heroes doing with an adventure bike? Because we don't do adventure bikes, we do choppers. Yeah, but we're also motorcycle hauls and we do kind of everything. Somebody says, do you want to ride it? Yes, please. That would be lovely. Thank you very much. And besides which, this isn't a normal adventure bike. It's not like a Honda or a Kawasaki or a Suzuki or something. This is a Moto Guzzi, so it's already a little bit cooler, isn't it? It might not be quite as technologically sophisticated, but it's a cooler thing. And actually, given that I don't particularly ride adventure bikes, I've quite enjoyed this because I can see why lots of people are riding them, because the weather, what's about the weather? The roads are awful these days. They really are bad. I mean, I'm doing this at the end of March and they're repairing all the roads around here. There's road closures left, right and centre. And this thing just floats across all the bad roads. It's lovely. When I go back on, it's Tuesday, it's Monday today. So when I start riding my own bike again on Thursday, it's going to go clang over everything. And I've quite a lot. It's like, I've got to give the soft, nice, easy one to ride back. But this is a new Guzzi V85, 850. As you can see, it's an adventure style thing. But actually, unlike most adventure bikes, it's not ridiculously tall. Because bearing in mind, I'm a bit of a short ass. I'm possibly 5'8" at my tallest, first thing in the morning, and about 5'7" by the end of the day. I can actually get both feet down, which is almost unheard of on an adventure bike, because most of them are 9 miles high, and you know, you bang your head going underneath bridges. But this one isn't terribly bad. But it's just a nice thing to ride. It's, as with all modern bikes, it's a little bit quiet, which is a shame when you've got a Guzzi V twin. And there's big shadows here. Should we till I stop to take the photos? It's one of those sort of. All modern bikes are restricted to getting through the emissions and all that sort of stuff, and it's a shame because, you know, you're stifling a lovely engine by putting quiet exhaust pipes and all that sort of stuff on it. But you know, if you wanted to, you could change that, and it's quite nice to not have to worry about the old Bill going, the exhaust is a bit loud, mister. As adventure bikes go, it's got all the things that normally have cruise control and a big screen at the front and a mud guard that sticks up like that. And the boxes on the back are actually quite easy to use, because normally if you're a numpty like me, I'll just find the key and show you. You know, if you're a numpty like me, you do struggle, because as I say, I'm a bit of a numpty. But this one, you just put the key in, turn it, flip the catch, and it opens, which is nice and easy. Getting it back together, if you're a numpty, it's a little bit more difficult, but not terribly hard. I'll just show you the all-important mega all-singing, all-dancing dashboard. There's your one with the cruise control and everything. I'm assuming you're seeing that because, oh no, you're not, it's there. Sorry, I've got light reflected on the screen, I can't see it. And then that side, assuming you can see that. No, it's there. Say I've got light reflection on the screen and I can't really see anything. That's the starter and everything. And it's also got the mode switch, which is absolutely confusing as hell because you have to press the starter button to make the modes work. Okay, so this is the dash, and you light it up and it looks like this Decade Starship Enterprise because all these lights come on, but it also has this quite cool Guzzi logo, which you may be able to see. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, you can. And it all comes on. And when you ride it into a dark place or into a tunnel or ride it at night, the dash changes colour, makes it a little bit easier on the ice, you're not getting blinded. But it's quite cool. It's also got lights, all the lights that run up here, kind of thing, are rev lights. And because this is a new one, it only got 200 miles or so on the clock when I got it. There's always one, isn't there? Yeah, they've got rev lights, and I didn't know what it was. Now, in my previous dealings with Moto Guzzi, I think I've had 8, and I think 6 of them have broken. So the moment I rode it away, and these bloody lights came on, it was like, oh my god, I've broken it already. I've only had it 2 miles. But they're actually rev lights that you can set, and because it's a new engine, they'd set them quite low. But that's fine. I use them as anti-speeding lights. Well, the first one comes on about 77 miles an hour. And you go, yep, okay, you're now breaking the speed limit on motorways because you're allowed 10% speed error. The next one comes on about 79, it's like, now you're pushing it a bit. The next one comes on about 82, so you are going to get a ticket. And the next one comes on about 84, which means, yes, you're going to get a ticket. So that's it. Other things that are quite cool about it, you'll be able to see on here, you won't be able to see in that when I turn the lights on, I suspect. but there's a Guzzi Eagle there, and that lights up, and that's your daytime running light, which is quite cool, quite funky. So it's not the sort of bike we normally do in BSH, but it's a Moto Guzzi, and Moto Guzzi are naturally cool, so we'll give this one a go. And I am going to be a little bit sad to give it back, mainly because I can feel my back screaming in agony when I have to ride to Lincolnshire on the future bike on Friday. This road is like deadly quiet the whole time, every time I've been here for I don't know how many years. And today, the moment I park the bike up, 5 different cars through in 2 minutes, and then cyclists just going through blatantly. But yeah, shit happens, doesn't it?